Hola amigos, hola amigas, Dorian here from Hooverlux, bienvenido, croeso, welcome, assalamu alaikum, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing an unboxing and a quick review of this, which is the Bissell SpotClean that I got last week. So I've seen a number of reviews on these and I do like Bissell products, and I do have that big Vax upright for doing carpets and stuff, but it's still a bit of a pain to use it when I need to do the car or the stairs or something around. So mainly it's for the car and stuff. So with the dogs and everything in and out of the car, I needed something a little bit more portable and easy to use for cleaning small messes. So we got this. So without further ado, I am going to take off the wrapping. I can't find my little box cutter anywhere. I have no idea where it is. And we've got Millie and Zach in the background. Say hello. So the outside of the box: emergency spot cleaner, permanently remove stains, heat wave technology, clean spots and stains anywhere, carpets, rugs, upholstery, cars and more. Now it includes a trial size of Bissell SpotClean formula and a trial size of the Bissell Oxygen Boost and a tough stain tool. That's about it on the outside of the box with the Bissell logo, portable spot cleaner. Let's get the box open. And let's just put the box to here. So we've got, first out at the very top, we've got the user guide, important instructions and a registration card, which I definitely will be filling in and sending back. I can see two little bottles. One of the bottles is the spot and stain, and this one is the Oxygen Boost. Now in this box contains accessories. Accessories are, that looks like a little clip, another clip, a bigger clip, and a tool. Perfect. Ooh, sugar cubes. Right, okay, well that's nice and easy to take off and clean. Let me just see how that goes on. It just slides on. No, clips on. And how on earth to get this back on? I can see the clips. Oh, because it goes on the inside. What a numpty. I'm trying to put it on the outside. And these must be the brackets to put it on the sides of the machine to hold it in place. Next out of the box I can see is the hose, which is attached, and the cable, and then the machine itself, which I'll have to slide out. Oops. Hang on. Okay. And here she is, the SpotClean. Let me take the plastic off. It looks very smart, I think. Okay. Let me move you closer and we will take a little look at this with you guys closer up. Okay, so I got you guys closer and we can see there are a couple of things we have to do for assembly. So I'm just going to take those containers off a second, and slide hose clip into opening at the front, which is this one, until you hear a click. Oops. Upside down. Yep, that's definitely a click. Then it says at the back, here's the instructions. This goes on this side, and this goes on that side. There we go. So that is all the assembly together. Okay. I quite like the look of it. I think it looks really smart. How does it clip on? Let's have a look at the back. Right, okay, so it goes around the front, and then it clips on. Right, okay, so it fits around in that groove, fits around, and then stays up like that. Okay, that's neat. And then this cable cord gets wrapped around this. Doesn't seem very strong plastic. That's a quick release cord hook at the top, not at the bottom. The cord will become a little bit more flexible with use, which will be handy. Okay, and the plug has got a little clip on it, so you can clip it onto the cable, like so. Then this is the dirty water tank, and this is the clean water tank. So on the sides of the containers there you can see water level, oxy boost formula for a small mess, water oxy boost formula for a large mess. So I think yeah, you can see in here, you can tell where it goes just by looking at it, because that's got the clean water, so there's only one way that can fit on and hook on, and this one's got different shapes on the inside which correspond to the underneath of that, and then that clips on there like that. So that is actually a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be. It's got a nice strong handle on it. I like that. That's very good. SpotClean. Okay, by Bissell. And there's the power on and off button, which is there at the top. So that wasn't too bad to assemble, considering I did read the instructions a bit, but not completely. So what we have to do is fill up this container with our solution and water, with hand hot water, not hot water. It does have heat wave technology, which means it keeps the water warm, but it doesn't actually heat the water. And I think what that means is it is the heat of the motor that contains the heat. It's a bit of a gimmick, to be honest, a heat wave. They kind of make it out that it's going to heat the water, but it doesn't. And in this then, for the dirty water, it's got a float valve. Now the only thing I did see with the demonstrations on this was that the level of water seemed to stop before it reached the full mark, so I'll see that in the demo I do now in a minute. So okay, so once it's full, once you hear the pitch difference in it, take this off, nice and easy. Twist the top. Remove the gizzards. You can rinse that. And then you can pour your dirty water out, rinse it, put it back in, twist and lock, and then pop it back in. So there we go, that's really good, I really like that. Now let's take you into the kitchen. Oh, but actually before I do that, let's have a look at this tool. So the tool just fits in like that. So I assume that is the only tool you have with it. And the release button for the solution fits in the little groove inside here that you can just see, and then that hooks on to stay in place. But I guess it is just one tool. I wonder if my other Bissell tools would fit on this. I'm not sure. We shall have to investigate one day, not now. So there we go. So that is the Bissell SpotClean all ready to go. Let me take you into the kitchen with the formula and we will give it a demonstration. Okay, so we're in the kitchen. This is all my Bissell crosswave bits that I give a good wash out today. So, potatoes old potatoes I need to go down the disposer. Let's move it out the way. Look at the mess. I do honestly clean behind this, I promise. Just not today. There we go. So I got the Bissell here. I've got the SpotClean and the formulas. So I'm going to let the water come through nice and warm. I like that, it just hooks on. Nice and easy. It does remind me a lot of this crosswave. I'm just going to take the tops off and break the seals. And then I wonder why I cut my fingers with scissors. Can't be trusted. Right. So we just hook this off. Fills in from the top. So I'm going to do a large mess because I'm going to do the stairs and the car in the demo. So I'm going to fill up to the mark with hot water. And what I'm going to do is use... Now this doesn't really... It's got feet on it, but I'm going to try that. I'll use my watering can not to make a mess. I've got some hand hot water. So I'm going to fill up to the... You can't see. There we go. I'm going to fill up to the water mark. Now I'm going to fill up to the mark with Oxy Boost. And now I'm going to fill up to the mark with formula, which seems quite a lot. That's practically half those little test bottles done. And then close up the lid of that, the rubber seal. Now I'm going to wipe down any drips. Shake up the container, make sure the solutions are completely mixed up. And pop it on the side of the machine. This one is all ready, don't have to do anything to that. Excellent, so what we're going to do now is we're going to try it on the stairs. So here we are at the foot of the stairs. So it fits on the stair very well, it's just a standard 13-step flight. Let me release the cord hook. And plug it in just here. Switch the light on. Before I do anything, I'm just going to switch it on for noise. That's not too bad. That is not as noisy as I thought it was going to be. Try it again. No, not too bad at all. Right, so I got everything ready. I've thoroughly vacuumed the stairs and all the nooks and crannies. And we're going to give this a demo, but we're going to start at the top and work our way down. We're at the top of the stairs. This is the 12th. The landing is the 13th. So I got it resting there. So what I'm going to do is unclip the hose, move it around, and for convenience sake I'm going to put it down one stair, and this, see, there's the landing and that's the top step. So what I'm going to do is try it on this top step first. So this nozzle doesn't swivel at the top, and it doesn't swivel at the bottom, so it's quite fixed, and it's new, so it's not really, there we are, that's a bit better. So what we do is pull the trigger to release the solution, brush it in, and then it up. So let's just try it with the first stair. So what I did was just spray a little bit of solution just to wet the area slightly, so like a pre-treat, I guess. That's what I normally do. So I've given it a little bit of a brush in. I'm just going to leave it for a minute, and then I'm going to suck it up. Moved you to the other side to give me better access on this. Oh, we're on the wrong stair. Don't lift it up, mate. Oh no, we're on the right stair. Right, so I've done that. I left it for a minute, and now I'm going to suck it up. Okay, so I've done that first stair. Let's just have a quick look at the waste tank. Can't really see, but it is a bit dirty. So far so good. It's, like I said, it's not as loud as I thought it was going to be, which is a bonus. Would have been nice to have had maybe a bigger nozzle. Now, what I noticed was, I was thinking, oh, well, that waste tank is a bit loose, but when you push it on, the suction sucks it to it tight, so it's loose now. See? Turn it on. And it clamps onto it. One thing I will say is that the solution does smell very nice. It does do a good job. It does smell lovely, the carpet shampoo product. So I'm going to reposition you, and I'm going to carry on doing the rest of the stairs. bottom stair, and you can see so there we go. So that is just a quick top of the stairs done. The top of each step. I didn't do the backs of them, I just did the treads. So that is the amount of liquid that it's used compared to the amount of liquid that it's actually picked up. So there is still liquid left in the stairs. That is not quite on the full mark. I'll say it's about just over halfway full of dirty solution. And this tank is pretty empty. So I have noticed that it does use a lot of solution, so that's why the level on it for, where is it? Oh, it's on the inside, hang on. I'm doing a bit of a rusty skull now. So yeah, so the water level for the little one, unless it is literally just a small mess like a spot, I would definitely put in more. Use the larger side if you've got more of a mess. So anyways, that is that in place. So let's take it to the sink and let's pour out the dirty water. The little issue that I'm having is with this. So when I took it off, some of the water leaked out to the bottom, and when I turned it upside down thinking, oh hang on, it leaks out to the plug hole, which is this pressure release valve here. Or was that to empty it? I don't know. Anyway, it was dripping a bit, so that wasn't very good, that it was leaking. See, it leaks, which I don't particularly like. Okay, so that's one little niggle. Let me just move you down so I can undo this. Take it out, and you can see, oops, that is definitely dirty. Goodbye, dirty stairs. So I'm just going to rinse this out completely. Grab an old tea towel, just dry this off, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to refill it and we'll try it on another stain that I have. Now I think there's a stain in one of the attic rooms on the carpet that's been there for a while, so it'll be good to test that to see how it does. So I've just dropped it on the floor. Well, it's very robust, I can tell you that. So there we go. And I'm going to fill up the clean solution tank with some fresh water, because that's all. So I've almost used up my sample bottles of this on 2 goes. Just mix that up. It does drip a little bit. I wouldn't say it does drip a bit from the bottom. That's the only negative thing I can see. They're not completely sealed, but it's the same with my Bissell Crosswave. That does. I'm intent on dropping this. It's the same with that. So let's go and sort out that other little stain. Okay, so I'm up in the attic room. There's a little stain there, which I think is an old doggy wee stain that got wiped up and not carpet shampooed. So we shall tackle it with our Bissell SpotClean. And I will leave it, because it's an old stain. What I'm going to do, I'm going to leave it for a few minutes just for the Oxy Boost to do its work. So I'm going to leave it for just for a few minutes. Okay, let's see how it's done. Well, it's a bit hard to tell because it's wet, and I can still see a faint mark in the center, so that was a bit meh. But that was a very, very old stain, that was. There's another little stain over here. There. So we'll try that, and I'm not going to leave it. Wait, I'm just going to go over it. That stain's completely gone. So I think it all depends on what stain it is, to be honest, on how it works. Which, to be honest, is with all carpet shampooers, depending on the stain and depending on how it comes up and how you pre-treat it. I mean, I could spray something on there on the other stain and left it for an hour or two, some vanish pre-treat or whatever. But on that little stain, it's gone. So the next one I want to try is in the car. Okay, so we're in the back of my car. And this was a ketchup stain left over ages ago from when we had fish and chips in the car. And we were sitting in the back and we had the little tables. And I dropped a chip which was covered in ketchup on the seat. So this has been here for about 6 months. So let's give it a go. On this stain on car upholstery. Ketchup stains are gone. There's more dribble from the dogs there as well. Let's see how it works on that. That does really well. Let me just try it on the whole of this seat. Now this is where it comes into its own. This is where I'm going to find it the most useful is for the car, because of its versatility. It can just sit there on the seat. There's only one hose, one attachment, and it's done very quickly. It has done this seat. It's a bit damper, but no more damper than using the hand attachment on the big vac. And I could go over it again just to a couple of times. So yeah, it's done a really good job of that. That looks like new. It's brilliant. I'm not going to do the rest of the car today because we're in October. Today's a warm day, but it's very rare, so I can leave the windows open for the seat to dry. But I need a hot day so I can do all the interior, and I'll do another demo on that at some point. This is just a quick unboxing and a quick demo of the Bissell SpotClean. So my conclusion, so far so good. I really like it. It's portable, it's versatile, it's very handy, it does a good job. The solutions, it's going to use a lot of solution, so I'll need to get some more of the Bissell SpotClean solution for it. But yeah, I really like it. I really like it. It's really good. I'll do a lot more demos on it, even little ones. So thank you very much for watching this unboxing and quick first demo of the Bissell SpotClean. And I hope you found it useful, and I'll see you all again for the next video very soon. Bye bye.